Fancy intro music, yeah! Woo! Hey there, Star Trek Fleet Command fans. In today's video, I'm getting a little bit of help from my friend Nephilim from Server 20, looking at his Harrison. Because honestly, I'm sitting here going, should I take the time and take the money to buy him on this Black Friday special? Now, if you don't want to spend the money, don't even worry about it. But what I do want to do is explain the value of Harrison and if he's any good. And to be honest, he is a very useful officer for everybody in this game. Now, the newer the server you're on, the better he actually is. You know, as the game progresses and as servers progress, there's more and more things that negate how strong he is. But, you know, you put him on a Saladin, and there are multiple crew loadouts that you can run, and we're going to watch those crew loadouts where he becomes extremely valuable because of how his special ability works. If you're not familiar with his ability, we've done a couple of videos on Harrison, but we've never really done crewing videos on Harrison. So 60%, this is a level 1 Harrison, 60% of the opponent's shield ignored for the first round. And then obviously the higher you get, the better that becomes. You know, you can get to eventually maxing out at 100%. With the crews that we're going to take a look at, we have a combination of crews. We're going to take a look at Gorkon, Kurla, Harrison. This crew is to maximize damage with criticals, and that is all RNG based. So if you hit it, you do fantastic. If you don't hit it, well, it's really rough. I'll go ahead and note that that's my favorite crew with Harrison. If Harrison gets close to max, the more push through he has on shields, the better that crew is, because it's all based on the Saladin's first round hit, that big gun. The Kelvin can work that same way. The Pilum has a decent gun, but for a 3-star ship, it's really the Saladin alone. D3, D4 kind of, but mostly Saladin. So the higher level you get Harrison, the absolute ridiculous he can become, and hitting criticals with Gorkon and Kurla, increasing that kinetic damage, you're talking about a max out and doing, you know, 1.5 to 2 million damage and having the pass through of, you know, 1 million hull damage on that shot. It's insane. We also take a look at Pike-Moreau-Harrison. This is a loadout to run if you don't have a max Harrison, so that you get a 100% shield bypass. That's right, 100%. Go all the way through. And then we also look at Pike-Kurla-Harrison, just so we can get a combination of it. Well, if you hit it, you want that kinetic damage, but that's definitely the most least effective crew. But I want to talk about crews, and like I said, once again, shout out to Nephilim for helping out. Appreciate it. And y'all can decide whether it is worth buying, but I'm telling you, he's a really good officer. Base cracking, PvP, and even PvE. He's used a lot against Borg probes. Good stuff. All right, everybody, joined by my friend Nephilim, because he is a fallen angel like the rest of us. And we're going to test out Harrison, because many of you are asking how it works. We've talked about Harrison before, but I actually want to give you some visuals. This is how it works. This is what he's good against, etc. And now Neph is going to start off by hitting the Burrell. The first crew we're going to look at is Gorkon, Kurla, Harrison, with the focus on that first round crit. Hopefully you get it every time. If not, we'll just do this every time until you do.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the and you've had them because you won them in the auction they had a couple months ago, which I don't think they'll be doing again anytime soon. It looks like you didn't get the crit on that one.
No, go again.
But the key though is it's a huge gamble with this. You're either going to load out and do amazing, or you're going to do nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So like in the background, we can see as you repair. Is I only took 81,000 shield damage while receiving 173,000 hull. Drawback though, you didn't hit a critical, so it was only a 600k shot, and then I mitigated half of that.
Yep.
So,
the second one was a lot bigger of a hit.
Yep, just see that log came in, and you see my Burrell was at 75. This time you took over half, and that first round was your critical for 1.5, and you dealt right around 420,000 direct hull damage with Harrison. And your Harrison is a level 1, right? 60% shield ignore.
Yes.
So
baby.
Yeah, that's the baby Harrison. So what we'll do now, we'll swap out. We see how it works with that. So that's a critical based Harrison build. Now that's the most common Harrison build you're going to run, and that's for doing base hits and trying to do max damage in your initial push.
All right, go for the Intrepid.
Yep, go for the Intrepid. Now we're maximizing your shield penetration this time. That Intrepid is loaded out semi-wonky. But like I said, my crews here don't matter. It's more about you. You did, whew, gosh, that hurt.
That's
Look at it.
Good chunk. Yeah, that was a good chunk.
Now, you got the triangle advantage here, obviously, but with this, you're going to maximize the shield push through here. You hit the critical. Now look at the shield push through, where now I only negated 64,000 shield damage and took 440,000 hull. And this is which we're going back to how effective Pike can be as a boost to, increasing any attack. I know a lot of people are still wondering, well, does he work with Scotty and why doesn't he work with T'Pring? That'll never happen. But for attack maneuvers, which this is, he works perfect. And you almost kill me in one round because of that shot. Now, then I take over and I'm also running a mitigation boost here. Not sure if you noticed that. That was on purpose. I wanted to see. Now what I want to do is I'm going to repair that Intrepid. And then I'm going to take off the mitigation crew.
Okay, yeah, five with 7. Yep.
Yeah, because I was running a 600% synergy to go super mitigation, and you still saw that Intrepid go, ow, that hurt. It hurt really bad.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to swap that out.
And my Sally's not even maxed either. I got one more tier.
Yeah, it's like I said, I've been debating on myself whether I get it because my Sally is maxed. It was one of my favorite ships for so long, and now it kind of sits on the back burner. But it is so tempting.
It's rough. Now, I run a big scrapping operation. I constantly am AFK farming G2 ships and, tearing them all up to 9, then just sit them in AUG space and collect XP all day long while I'm at work at my job and stuff. A good thing to be able to do. And I can't tell you how much uncommon I have gotten off that to help tier up ships.
Bring the Intrepid out with the crew, and this time you can hit it. Now, I am running 2 anti-factions, but all that's going to do is boost my attack versus you. But now that I've taken off the mitigation buffer, now hit me, and hopefully you hit a critical here. And if you do, it's going to be nasty. If not, we'll redo it till you do, because it's going to be freaking nasty.
Oh, yeah.
So if you get that first round crit, it is nasty over. And what do we get? It's all about the RNG.
There we go.
Let's see. Do we got the first round crit?
Come on.
Nope.
No.
Fourth round again.
The secondary hit.
It wasn't even the fourth round. It was
but you're still negating, technically, with that negation that first round, that secondary is picking up the slack, which is nice.
And dead Intrepid? Dead Intrepid.
Yes.
All right, let's check this log. So you went down to half hull, and let's check. And no, that's without a critical in the first round, but you'll notice my shield health, I took 0 shield damage. None.
Yep.
And took almost 500,000 hull. And that's with you not hitting a critical. So we'll run this one more time. But that's no critical. That is just straight on. That's nasty. Nasty.
Yeah.
And this is, though, the only limiting factor of this is you have to have Pike and Moreau, which I know not everybody who have got their Saladins at level 28 have yet. But, that's the RNG gods, whether they bless you or not. But in terms of maximum push through, this takes the Saladin to another level. This Pike-Moreau-Harrison loadout.
It does, really.
I will say that personally, I like. I actually lived that one. I like Harrison with Gorkon and Kurla more once you get them leveled, because then you don't need Pike-Moreau. But when you're sitting down at this level, I think you just got some. You didn't get a single crit anywhere there, and I actually got some crits. So we'll do that one more time. I managed to survive.
Right.
But even then, you're in a 1.5 tier 8 Sally going against a 2.2 tier 8 Intrepid that's actually loaded out for anti-fed. And you're punching way above your weight because of one officer.
Can you give a shout out to some family members so that they see this?
Dude, shout out whoever you want right now. Go for it. Shout them out.
My wife Kayla, my son David, my daughter Ivy, and my daughter Jakaya. Love you guys a lot, man.
Awesome. Appreciate the help, man.
Have a good one, Rev. Thank you.
You too. An even better outro than the intro. Yeah!